upon thee. See, when you do it God's way, he give you glory. People see it and say, I don't understand how they stand, and I don't understand how they're making it. What I heard is not what they look like, Lord. What they've been through. You ever heard somebody say, well, I don't look like what I've been through? Because see, God, what? He's a keeper. He will keep you in spite of what it looks like. The enemy don't want you kept. That's why he keeps coming at you. That's why he keeps reminding you of what it used to be like, what it used to feel like. He will remind you. He comes back to take you back into that old place, them old days, them days that's behind you. But let me tell you something. God is the God of the past. He's the God of the present, and he's the God of the future. God wants you living in the present. He wants you living with him. Turn to Matthew 18, verse number 20. Matthew 18, verse number 20. Watch this. For where 2 or 3 are gathered together in my name, there am I in the midst of them. See, remember they got together. Remember they came from every city. They came from every town. And they got together and they worshiped God. They praised God. And see, that shifted the atmosphere and gave them victory. See, all it takes is unity. Amen. There's so much power in unity and oneness. Our God is a God of unity. Our God is a God of oneness. Turn to Acts chapter 16 and look at verse 25 and 26. Acts chapter 16, 25 and 26. It says that at midnight, Paul and Silas prayed and sang hymn and sang praises unto God. And the prisoners heard them. Oh, happy day. Oh, that's an old one right there. And suddenly, there was a great earthquake, so that the foundation of the prison was shaken. And immediately all the doors were opened, and everyone's bands loosed. See, there was a praise, there was a worship. And in the process of the praise, in the process of the worship after they prayed, God caused an earthquake to the extent that it shook the foundations. See, your praise breaks strongholds. Your praise will break the yoke of the enemy. Your praise will shift the very foundation. Your praise will cause people to have favor with you just because you position yourself. Now you know some singing and some prayer going on when the inmates in the prison can hear you praying, because the Bible says that they were thrust into the inner prison. So they weren't on the outskirts, but they were deep in there. And the prisons in that day ain't like the prisons today. You know, you got a nice looking bed, and my understanding a nice meal or cages in front of you. But back then they didn't just throw you in the prison, but they shackled you to the wall to make sure you couldn't get away.